Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami from stampwithtami.com. And welcome to my ultimate guide to the brand new 2024-25 Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. It just dropped today, and there are so many secrets in this catalog that are going to blow your mind. I'm going to share with you the new catalog layout, 7 secrets that you may not have known, and tips and tricks and techniques that this book carries. It is more than just a catalog of products and a new product line that are amazing. It's also a technique book, an inspiration book, and an idea book all in one. Put out by Stampin' Up, which has been a leader in the paper crafting industry for over 35 years. Every year, a new annual catalog line launches. And then throughout the year, we also have smaller launches such as mini catalogs, online exclusives, and so much more. You can get this beauty if you don't already have yours by clicking the link in my video's description or going to stampwithtami.com. Click the catalog tab and it will have all the information for you to get your hands on this hard little copy that I'm going to go through with you right now. And here it is unveiled. It is May 1st, 2024, which means I can now show you the inside of the catalog. The first thing I want to point out before I get started is that the catalogs do come like this. They're not spiral bound. And I do get asked that often when I do videos and I show my catalog. I do like to get them spiral bound. I just go to Staples or any office supply store will do that with your catalogs. It helps to keep them from getting dog-eared and the pages can lay flat. Now, before I open the pages, I'm going to tell you if you are a current Stampin' Up! Customer, have been around for a little while, you're going to find that the layout in this catalog is different. If you are new to paper crafting and you haven't experienced a catalog launch like this, it is an exciting time, let me tell you. And you are absolutely going to love the layout of this catalog. I think it will definitely help when we do the walkthrough. You'll be able to find things much easier. One thing I loved about the cover and the first spread here is the gatherings and the people, and it makes me just want to have a party and get together with my friends. And that's one thing that the company really believes in is relationships and how crafting brings us together. And I know just even with us through video, I love being able to craft with you online and in person. So the first little secret in this catalog is the table of contents. In addition to all of that, there are icons here, and there are icons throughout the catalog. So I thought I would share a little key of what each of the icons that you're going to see throughout the catalog are, so you'll recognize them when you see them and know what they mean. First, I want to explain there's 3 main categories here and what they mean. So I'm going to give a little bit of insight onto the 3 main categories. Step-by-step crafting is kits. It's pre-made boxes that have everything there for you, whether you're new or just in a hurry or just love just having everything at your fingertips or don't have a lot of supplies. These are perfect for you. Everything in all 3 of these categories are for any level of stamping that you do, whether it's beginning or avid or you're mega crafter. But just a little lowdown on what each of these titles mean. The next one is called Quick and Easy Options. And don't we all love quick and easy? Like that section just calls my name. And that's for when you a step above the kits, whereas the kits have everything, like all pre-done with instructions for you. This has a lot of ephemera and pieces that are ready for you to put together, but maybe not so much you need to have, 20 different supplies on the table to do it. It's quick and easy projects. So we'll talk about that when we get to them. And again, they're great for all levels. Just a little lowdown on what the quick and easy means. And the last section is called Creativity Your Way. And this is for the I Want It All crafter. These are your a la carte items. These are our suites, our bundles, all of the tools, all of the fun, all of the goodies. And then there's broken down within these sections. There's different areas in there. So we'll cover all of them as we go through. It's not a long walkthrough, just one I think you're going to find that's going to make things really easy for you when you open up your catalog. Whether you're a seasoned crafter, have had many Stampin' Up! Catalog launches in the past and have had the catalog and realize this is a new setup, And as soon as you learn it, you're going to love it, but it is different. Or whether you're a new crafter and the step-by-step is the first place you're going to want to start, because if you're new, you are especially going to love this catalog. There's so many things in here that help you get started. And first is this, and I love that they have, you know, some little headlines over here that talk about it again. We're having fun, right? This is like, I just feel like these are my friends. Crafting and the kits. So as I mentioned, this is the first category, which is the choreographed step-by-step section. So it talks about our kits collection. Now our kits collection can be found in my online store at stampwithtami.com. You can click shop online and you'll find the kits collection there and all of the current kits. They don't list specific kits on this page because they change. We come out with new kits every month. We launch 2 new kits. I'm not sure if you knew that. It's fairly new that we launched 2. We used to only launch 1, but now we launch 2. We're really building this section, and sometimes they sell out. They're, you know, while supplies last, so they sell out sometimes, and they change. There's so many awesome kits there, and I do, not as often as Paper Pumpkin, but I do alternate ideas for kits. Linda and I do them for the Stamp and Scoop show sometimes. So you will see us focusing on kits sometimes and making some fun alternate uses for them. But the projects in the kits are really awesome. And I'm just going to point this out because it's catalog launch day. So this one I know is available. It just got released last month. And it is so stinking cute. I can't stand it. I love the dogs and cats. So a heads up, be on the lookout for that one in the kits collection. And the other kits, not the same as the kits collection, but an all-inclusive kit box. They're both boxed kits. Is our subscription kits, which are called Paper Pumpkin, and they come once a month. And Paper Pumpkin kits are amazing. I love mine. I get it every month. I actually get a couple of boxes every month because I like to make the projects in the kit, and then I like to make alternates. And if you follow me, you know I love alternates. I love to make extra things. And I also have a PPX group that we make additional videos and share them with our subscribers. So if you're a subscriber already to Paper Pumpkin with me, you get these and you know what I mean. But if you're not, PPX videos are amazing and we send them out every month. So highly recommend checking it out. I have all of the details for that and everything on my blog. Now we're going to move into the next section titled Quick and Easy Options. Now this is the one that step up from kits, whereas kits has everything included in it. These are more pick and choose, and it's a lot of fun and less time. And before they jump into products, number 2 in my secrets of the new catalog is right here on pages 18 and 19, and that is the top 10 crafting products. This is such a fantastic layout right here. Top 10 crafting essentials, and I will put this on my post as well. It is just phenomenal, right? Oh my gosh, from your scissors to your adhesive. And the only thing I'm going to note here, and this is a personal choice, they list liquid glue here as number 2, and I know a lot of you will agree with that because a lot of you love that liquid glue, but personally my number 2 is the Stamp and Seal adhesive, which is a double-sided tape. We sell both. Dimensionals, I'm addicted to them. And then look at the assortment of spots. Fantastic, right? Gotta love it. And so number 10 in the top 10 crafting products is your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, which is me. And I'm here to answer all your questions. I love how they say better than Google in there. And I also have online classes that I host. And I also have online classes and videos that I release on my blog, stampwithtami.com, on YouTube and on Facebook. You can get free tutorials on my blog every day. In addition to that, I have a lot of other programs that you can find on my blog. And I'll list them all on the post that coincides with this video. But first, I just want to show you my blog really quickly. Here's how it works. When you go to stampwithtami.com, you'll see this interface. On the home page are some brand new posts and tutorials and specials that I have recently launched. To get a catalog or learn more about our product lines, click the catalog tab. To check out my recent video tutorials and series of card techniques, click the videos tab. If you are looking for something in specific, type it in the search box. If you'd like to learn more about becoming a demonstrator, you can click on the Become a Demonstrator tab. And you can always drop me a message using this comment form or dropping me an email, and I'll be there to help you. Just pretend she's me. That's your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator number 10. So in this section where you pick and choose and put them together as you're liking, we have started a lot of ephemera packs, which are packs of die cuts and stickers and different things that go together, and 2 different packs of envelopes and card bases in there as well. So what can you do with those? Whoa, here you go. You asked, here it is. Look at all these ideas. Did I not tell you you were going to love this? This catalog is really, and back in the day when I started, and I started 20 years ago, with Stampin' Up, they called their catalog the idea book. It wasn't called a catalog, it was called an idea book. And this is why. Because it was filled with inspiration and ideas. And this page just shares what you can make with those. But you can also make much more to your heart's desire. Number 3 is the basics to card making, which is right here. I share these in my videos all the time. But I love that they have this layout here for you, a visual for you to see right in that handy catalog that you can always flip back to. And I love this. Again, beginners. Remember I said beginners? Okay, so here we go. Boom. Right here, they are putting together your standard size card. And it's 8.5 by 11 cut in half. So it ends up, when you fold it in half, it's a 5.5 by 4.25 size card. And then we fill it with stamped paper and different embellishments and designer paper. And number 4, right here at the bottom of the same page, is 22 card templates that you can copy and use, especially when you're stumped for a design or looking for something to challenge you or looking for an idea. Just copy one of these templates and you'll see these icons throughout the catalog, and you'll be able to identify them as templates, and you can see the different layouts and different ways that you can use them. That is number 4 in my secrets inside this new catalog. So, and they also share, like this right here is this layout. They share some of the layouts here. This is this layout, and then this layout. They're just sharing what they look like put together. And obviously, if you put them together, they can look totally different than this, but this is just giving you an idea. And it's talking a little bit about our core color coordination, our core color families, which are subtles, brights, regals, and neutrals. We have 10 colors in each family, and all of our products are made to coordinate with these. So everything looks so nice when it's put together. When your ribbon matches your paper, matches your cardstock, matches your ink, it makes such a difference. And you don't have to go out to a store, a craft store, if you can even find one anymore, and try to build all your color collection together. It's impossible to get them all to match, right? We'll talk more about that as we get in later. So there's all occasion crafting happening next. In these next pages, we've got some word sets down here, some great beginner sets. If you're new, these are great to collect on. I always say a word set and a floral, or for example, this set with a bunch of words and little images that you can use to make cards. And there's some more card ideas here for any occasion. And you don't need to collect a lot of items to do it. You can have all that as your base and then collect on it as you go. And then our memories and more plus collection in here. Which is scrapbooking type ideas that also could be card making or other home decor and other things. You can obviously use that for many different occasions. And here they're sharing an entire page of raft projects. What? I know, right? How fun. I love how they have this laid out. And then we're going to jump into creativity your way. Yes. All right, so the first sections I love, but this section is me. This is me. I want it all. That's why I'm a demonstrator. Remember, that demonstrator kit gets you a discount, and it's the best deal in town. Creativity your way is a la carte. Everything matches, and as you can see, we have somebody here with her beautiful little craft room that I'm coveting from the photo. And it starts with the suites. It starts with our product suites. And what a suite is a bundle of products that were designed to be used together. and you can purchase the entire bundle together, and you save 10% with the actual bundle. You save a little bit of money when you do that. Or you can purchase them individually. Now, I want to point out a couple of things on here. We've got the stamp set, the die, the embellishments that were made to coordinate with this bundle, and the paper. And if you are a regular catalog connoisseur, you know normally the paper swatches are tiny and it's so hard to see them, and you always wait for our unboxing to see the papers at their full designs so you can see what they actually look like. Well, this really is a game changer because you can see so much on this spread. I'm really happy they did this. But here is the next thing that I would like to point out. On this page, you're going to see, aside from the suites, and the suites are all going to be in one place now, but opposite them, you're going to see a layout that shares 5 different cards. One is going to spotlight on the stamp set for each suite this is done, just so you can see how each of the pieces work individually and together. So one will focus on the stamp set. One is going to spotlight the DSP. One will highlight the Stampin' tool, in this case it's a die, bundle together. And then one incorporates everything in the suite, just so you can see how the different pieces work together. And as I said, you could purchase them individually. They're all listed down here if you wanted the products individually, so you can see kind of how they flow with or without their coordinating pieces. I love to work with suites personally because I think it's easy to have everything that coordinates. And again, we've got another suite here, and this one again sharing those 5 different card ideas. One with just the stamp set, one with the stamp and die, one sharing the designer series paper, one sharing everything. I'll go through the suites really, just so you can see what's in here. I'll go through them fairly quickly, but you can view the PDF on my blog at stampwithtami.com. You can also get a hard copy there. I have information on how you can get your hard copy in your hot little hands. Isn't this awesome? Love it. Love it. But, you know, just so you can get an idea of how amazing this catalog is and the products and how much inspiration is included in this catalog. It's phenomenal. I'm really excited about the new layout. I really think they knocked it out of the park. Country Woods Suite is what they call a mega suite. And it's got its own 2-page centerfold spread, right? With all of these gorgeous samples. And then it's got the suite and the stamp bundles all on a spread by themselves, so that you can really see there's 2 designer series paper packs on there, a folder, ribbon, embellishments, and 2, not just 1 stamp bundle, but 2 stamp bundles. And that's what we call a mega suite. And so it's got quite a few samples here to share in action, and it really will get your juices flowing. The same with the Unbound Beauty as far as being a mega suite. It's got this gorgeous spread, and then next to it, it's got this layout. And maybe you've noticed down below here in the suites, but it actually shares what each of the colors that are featured in the suite are. And then this page is just sharing a little bit about our cute little stamp and cut and emboss machine, the mini and the big boss together. These are, I would call these your step it up next step tools. You know, we had the top 10 tools in the beginning. The next step would be paper trimmer, paper cutter. So those are things that you can add to your list and grow with. Don't need them to start with, but things that you can grow with. And this kicks off on page 57, the bundles. Now the bundles are all organized together in the catalog. They're shared, the stamp set and the die that coordinates with it. In this case, it's a die and a mask that coordinates with it. Now, the first time a stamp bundle is featured in a catalog, it's offered at a special 10% off if you purchase the bundle together. You can also purchase them individually by your choice. But just so you're aware, after its first catalog debut, if it returns in either the online ordering, either the online exclusives, or it returns in a future production, a catalog production, it no longer offers that bundled pricing. Now, this particular page has some special bundles bundles, not buntings, that we've never offered before. So this is cool because the Labeled with Love and Keeping Tabs is a stamp set, and then you have your choice of either getting the dies or a punch. And there's 2 different bundled pricing depending on which you go with. You can get 3 dies in this pack, in this particular pack, or you can get the punch instead. So you no longer have to be in Camp Dies or Camp Punch, because I know that's a thing. And the same with the Keeping Tabs. You have a choice there of getting the Keeping Tabs punch or the Keeping Tabs die. I'm going to give you my personal opinion. When I ordered mine, I ordered the bundle with the dies for the Labeled with Love because it came with 3. And I liked being able to cut 3 at a time. And for Keeping Tabs, I ordered the punch. This is my personal opinion. So you guys can let me know what you guys prefer when you do that. But that's the first time they've ever given us a choice on a stamp or a die. And so I think that's pretty cool. Now we're still in the bundles here, and I'm not going to start my Baby Shark song, but I sure want to when I see this layout because it's adorable. And all the cute little things that go along. We've got pockets, right? Pockets, come on. Makes the round we go, the die makes rosettes already scored. I love it. I love it. They so hit this out of the park. And continuing on, the Attention Shoppers bundle is what I featured in my In Color special offer kits. If you are able to get in on one of those, they ended yesterday, but they are fantastic offers. I do offer special offers on usually sweets, but sometimes it's something special every month. So you can look forward to a new one at the end of this month, which will be something in this new catalog. Haven't quite decided yet, but something in the new catalog. So moving along with the bundles, and here we've got 2 bundles that I feel like match previously released products. We have In the Grove, right? That I feel like coordinates with the Grassy Grove. Actually, it says that. I don't have to feel it. It's actually true. It says it coordinates with the Grassy Grove and the Grove dies, so you can build a complete scene there. And the Loveliest Trees. Now, for those of you who've been around a little while, you know what I'm going to say here. I don't even have to say it. This, to me, is like a compliment to the Lovely as a Tree stamp set that used to be in the catalog, I think, from the time I started, probably till I was, I don't know, 15 years in. It just recently retired. I feel like it may have been our longest running stamp set ever and most popular. So I think maybe they heard us and they brought back a little sister set called Loveliest Tree and a bundle. So that one has dies. For the beach lovers here, we got Snapdragons, and now we're moving into the Encore section. These are past bundles that may have been shown in an annual catalog, or we also have mini catalogs that we release. A lot of these are from the just recently passed mini catalog that retired yesterday. They had their 10% off day in the sun, and now they are still being offered, shown together, which has never happened before. I'm so excited that they're doing that, but they no longer have the 10% discount. But the great thing is, 1, you can still get them, and 2, you don't have to figure out if a stamp set that carried over has a coordinating die, in this case die 3D folder. But here it shows you the bundles together, and then you can order them together or separately. You can order the pieces separately. So these are a lot of carryovers here. Probably recognize a lot of them if you've seen my videos, because I've done a lot of videos with these. Next, we're moving into standalone stamps. Now, these stamps are not or were not part of a bundle with a die. They're just standalone stamp sets, and this particular page, this is page 81, talks about our stamping styles. So our stamp sets come in 2 different materials. Some come in red rubber, and they mount on our clear acrylic blocks, and some are photopolymer, which means they're clear. This shows the difference and talks a little bit about it here. You'll see, especially when you're in my online store, but you'll see it noted, photopolymer, what type of material they are, but it also listed in the online store. So if you don't see it listed here, you will see it listed there in the online store. This page here, other important, what I say, the next step, things that you might want to get with you when you craft, and one is Stampin' Mist and Stampin' Scrub. We've got the paper piercing mat. And it talks a little bit about reversible stamps. But what I really wanted to point out on this page is this tiny little template right here. That tiny little template is showing you that this card design was created with this template. So it's just showing you that the different uses, the different styles that even using the same template bring out. So you can play a little fun game trying to see if you can find all of the different templates that were used throughout the catalog. The next is the color wheel, and talking about a piece of the color wheel, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So put a pin in that just for a quick second. These are all standalone stamps in this section, starting on page 84 here. One thing I want to point out here is another awesome addition to this catalog, and that is the technique. And this brings us to the beginning of number 5 of my secrets in the new catalog, and it is techniques, techniques, techniques. I am so excited about all the techniques that they are sharing in the catalog. And I'm going to go through a lot of them with you as we walk through the pages, but you are going to want to spend some time checking these out. And if you want more visuals on any of these techniques, I have videos sharing many of them as well. So you can find those in my video section. Some of the techniques that you're going to see in a minute are watercoloring techniques, shaker card techniques, masking techniques, embossing techniques, and on and on. As we jump into the standalone stamp section, they have added different techniques here that shares different ways that you can use your stamps. For example, right, adorable Step It Out set. It's got a couple other samples down here from mini catalog sets that carried over. This one called Step It Out shows two-step stamping, and our two-step stamping technique. This next one shows our sponge daubers, shows a little bit of samples here created with the sponge dauber and sharing different, for example, in this particular page, it's sharing this one. The stamp set has a stamp set, but then it's also got standalone dies and, just showing the two different. Or this one, it's got a moon that can also be a sun, so day or night. This one showing a summer theme and a winter theme. So just showing different things that you can do with each of those particular stamp sets. And this one is sharing background stamps and background techniques, inking techniques, full background, fussy cutting. This here features a couple of stamp sets that were designed by $1 million sales achievers. When we hit our as Stampin' Up demonstrators, when we hit our $1 million sales mark, we get to design a stamp set. My stamp set is long retired. It was a while back, but it was called Capture the Good. And if you know me, you will understand it was a camera, and photography is my other love. And so it fit perfectly for me. Next, we've got our storage section. I love how they set that up, showing the pegboard and everything nicely, neatly organized. Don't we wish our stations always look like that? Now we're moving into show appreciation is the occasions, the products or stamp sets that are good for different occasions. For example, thank yous or invitations. This one, look at that big thank you. Man, that's just amazing, right? Amazing. I love it. And then we've got a whole thank you set over here and a bunch of ideas. This layout showing some scrapbooking. And then we've got a few more layouts and ideas. This page showing the watercolor pencils. Like, I love the acronym here. Craft really awesome, fun things. Love it, love it. So these sets are called kid sets. I'm just going to go out there on a limb and say they do not have to be for kids. Sorry, I love UFOs. I'm all about it, right? Huge X-File fan here, or I was back in the 90s. I have friends that I would totally send that to. So I feel like it says for kids, it doesn't have to be for kids. And, there's versatility in everything that we do. And this, so cute. This is great for your teens. You got your cleats, you got your Tevas, you've got your boots. And then invitations. How many of you make invitations, right? Absolutely. And how awesome is this, right? Showing some different home decor items. These make, great in your own home, but also they make great gifts. I love this set from the home. Definitely up there as one of my first that I ordered. I had to order on a budget this time. Sometimes I have enough points that I can order a lot more. This time I gave a lot of those away to customers, so I have to order in smaller increments, but it is one reason why I love being a demonstrator, one of the many. Next on page 110 and 111 is the metallics. All in one section. Again, I love this layout. So we've got metallic specialty paper, textured. We've got silver, silver's back, yay. Metallic enamel effects and metallic embellishments. Fun, fun, fun. And shiny. Next page is our ribbons all in one place, and they're showing the ribbons so you can actually get an idea of sizing, and you can get an idea of seeing them on products here. And also showing the coordination with the ribbon, with their coordinating colors, which is kind of huge, right? That's what we're all about. We're all about matchy-matchy. Then we've got our embellishing page showing all of our different fun bling. As you know, you're never fully dressed without some bling. Number 6 in my secrets and hidden gems in this catalog, sticky business. Have you ever wondered which adhesive that you should use for the project that you're working on? Well, this page lays out not only all the adhesives, and there's even little icons here that share which projects are the best for each adhesive as you go through. And if you follow my videos, you'll see me use a lot of these and share how they're used. For example, adhesive sheets, foam strips for shaker cards, adhesive sheets when you're puffing up more than just a dimensionals, mini dimensionals. Then up here we have and I swear this is one of those either or. You're either a liquid glue person or you're a seal adhesive person, but I'm team seal adhesive. And they've got fine tip, and then we've got the super strong hold over here. That's Stampin' Seal Plus, but we also still have tear tape adhesive. And next, we've got watercoloring. Right? I told you, just fantastic. I love all of this that they've put into, I can't even imagine the amount of work that they put into this catalog, adding all of this details and ideas and techniques, and it would take me all year, and will take me all year probably to go through it all and share as much as I possibly can. We've got fun folds on the next page. Speaking of shaker cards, talking about the shaker card technique here. Number 7 in my secrets. Number 7 is embossing. We have heat embossing, embossing paste, and embossing folders and techniques. And then we have our stamping blends. They have their own feature, their own page here. Not to be confused with our water-based markers, which are the Stampin' Rights collection. So Stampin' Blend markers will come in a pack of 2. You see me use these a lot, the Stampin' Blends. They're alcohol-based markers. They blend, and they're gorgeous. I love them. I love the look. I love to color with them. I feel like I'm just like a little kid coloring again. They show a little bit of blending. If you would like to learn more, many of my videos have coloring tips and techniques with the Stampin' Blends. So you can learn more about those in my classes. Again, and these are water-based markers down here, which are a different marker for a different reason. So water-based or alcohol-based, but they all match. Now to that color wheel. And number 8, and even though there are so many more hidden gems in this catalog, this is the last one that I want to shout out, and it is the color wheel and the color theory section. And here it is. In the color theory, we have added some color education and inspiration. This is a fantastic resource for you. And you can look for icons like the one I pointed out earlier that share this color wheel and what they've used in the color schemes, like which colors they've used in that project. For example, and here on this page, they give you some examples. Here, they're just sharing the colors, the different monochromatic, complementary, and analogous, and triadic. What that means is where they are on the color chart. And it even says here, this catalog is full of color inspiration. Yes, it is. And our color collections. Here is where we've got the cardstock assortments, ink pads, ink pad refills, ink pad. You can even get ink pad assortments, your Stampin' Right markers, everything by color family. And they've got, you see, again, more inspiration on these upper pages. And over here are our new ink colors. So we've got new ink colors, and these are our returning ink colors. And a little bit about our basics collection, which is in addition to the core family colors. The basics have a new member in the family. We are welcoming this year Basic Beige. Oh, I'm excited about that because I've already started to use it and I feel like it has a home. It really does. I love it. It is not replacing Very Vanilla. So now you can see, I can show you in the catalog, Very Vanilla is very much alive and kicking. It is not going anywhere. There was a bad rumor going around that poor Very Vanilla was getting axed by Basic Beige. It is not true. They are actually friends and actually siblings here on the color in the Basics color chart. And they're both great colors. And one of the most important pages of all is our index. So when using the index, when you're looking for something, you can pop back to this index. I have mine marked. You can see I have all of my pages here marked. But you can pop back here if you are looking for something in specific by name. It will help you locate that. We've got stamp sets. We've got dies. If you are looking for a specific suite, I'm going to give you a little tip because the suites aren't listed in this, but the suite names coordinate with the designer series paper names. So for example, if you're looking for Mediterranean Blooms, the suite, you can look up the Mediterranean designer series paper and you'll find this page. Tip, that's what I'm here for. And the last page, which I truly, truly believe in, that demonstrator kit and joining and being a part of my Stampin' demonstrator team is the best way to go, especially if you have a lot in this catalog and your wish list that you want. That is the best way to, you get a great deal in demonstrator kit. You get 20% off all your purchases. I have all the details on my blog. And if you're watching this in May, we have a join promotion happening. So it's just, I can't even, it's the best deal. It really is. And you get so many perks, just too many for me to mention. And then a lot about getting together and our rewards program and our angel policy. So you can find that on the last page. And I just love that. It's so pretty. And that is our new 2024-25 annual catalog line. I hope you've had lots of fun with my ultimate guide and review of this new catalog. Again, you can get your hard copy at stampwithtami.com. And I can't thank you enough for being a part of my Stamp with Tami community. In addition to this, if you have a big wish list, be sure to check out my programs such as my VIP online club, because I offer free gifts, free perks with my online club, and they get discounts on my special offer kits. I also have a 101 ultimate guide to getting started paper crafting, especially if you're new. This catalog is going to help you out. And my guide is also going to be a companion for you. And the best deal of all, and there's a special happening right now, is the demonstrator. When you purchase that demonstrator kit with me, you become a part of my Stampin' community. And you see a lot of my Stampin' community on my Facebook page. I share a lot of their projects. And we have an awesome family and would love to welcome you in. That kit is $99 and you get to pick $125 of anything you want. So $26 free shipping. And there's special bonus right now where you get over $80 in bonus new ink colors. It's a no-brainer. Click that demonstrator tab on my stampwithtami.com blog for more information. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will look forward to seeing you on my next video class.